Nam, everyone. So nice to be back. So lovely to see all of you. Hello, Nancy. I didn't get to say hello to you earlier. So lovely to see your face. Um, so excited about class today. It's very funny because it's called a basic set, and it is nothing but basic. But it kind of makes me giggle. It's just a wonderful, wonderful Kriya with so much happening that you literally have no time to do anything but think about your breath and your body and the movement. The postures are not challenging. I mean, there's some work on your core, but it's not like, oh, you're having to do anything for 5 or 7 minutes. It's a flow. Everything's between 1 and 2.5 minutes. But it's a fascinating combination of movement and breath and then mantra and chanting at the end. I just think you're going to absolutely love it. It's very elevating, this basic set is. So let's go ahead and tune in and then we'll get started. So sitting in your easy pose, let's close the eyes. Focus on the third eye, so eyes gently rolled up to the brow point. And let's feel our connection. Sit bones down to the earth, as if we had a golden cord drawing down from the base of the spine to the center of Mother Earth, grounding us, securing us. And then visualizing a second golden cord pulling up from the base through that Kundalini energy in the second and third vertebrae, coming up. And as it comes up, straighten yourself. Make sure, give yourself a wiggle. Make sure your spine is straight. Roll your shoulders as if that cord was coming up through the back of the neck. So we tilt our chin to open up the flow at the back of the neck. And then it comes out the crown up towards the heavens. So as if we were able to rotate around these connecting cords with our bodies, with our kind of pranic energy, our soul spirits, and we bring our attention to our breath. Breathing in through the nose, visualizing white golden light starting to flow into the body, fresh energy, fresh prana. As we exhale, it's a release of stale energy. It's a release of stress, a release of strain. It just exits the body. The next breath, even deeper, pulling in fresh prana through the nose, letting it kind of waterfall down through the ribs, opening up the chest space, opening up the back of the chest space. It's getting everywhere. Direct it through your body to places your prana, your breath, hasn't touched since the last time you probably did this. Exhaling, releasing. And then direct that next breath all the way down into the belly. Then pulling it up through the lower ribs, upper chest, opening up, expanding that breath through the body. Releasing, making space for more fresh prana. 2 more deep breaths, your own pace, filling up with white golden light. Out in front of you, starting to rub the palms vigorously, creating that energy and that heat. And then let's bring that heat into prayer pose, into our heart center, thumbs connected to sternum, fingers pointing up and out. And we'll begin by tuning in with the Adi mantra, followed by the Mangala charm. Let's take a deep inhale in. Big sigh out to clear. Let's inhale to tune in. Inhale, hold the breath. Feel the vibration you've created. Connecting up to the golden cords, ancient wisdom, to your own heart. Let's release the breath and open our palms facing one another. And just for a moment, connect to the collective energy here, all of us practicing together. And let's take a deep inhale in, holding the breath. And it's really just sending energy around to everyone who's joined this morning, connecting back together into this beautiful circle. And releasing, let the hands come down onto the knees, palms facing down, ground for a moment, and then inhale again. Hold the breath at the top. Take one more sip through rounded lips. Hold it. Eye focus, third eye. And we're going to have a big sigh out. Go ahead and come lying down on your mats. You're going to have to really listen into my voice here today. I will try and be very clear about my instructions, but let's go ahead and we'll start lying on our backs just straight like an arrow. So my feet are together, my palms are facing down by my buttocks. The first thing we do is you just elevate your feet 6 inches off the ground, your head stays down, long, deep breathing. Go ahead and begin. If you need, you can put your hands under your buttocks, but we're working a lot on our core strength here, so just inhaling, Sat, exhaling, Nam, truth is your name. And let's get in touch with the navel, visualizing this is the source of our divine power. You're going to get to know it well this morning. To drop your feet down to the ground, raise your head and shoulders up those 6 inches. Long, deep breathing. As if you're gazing with your third eye, the top of the wall across the room. So just raising the head and shoulders. You're up 6 inches. Long, deep breathing. release the head down. We're straight. We're going to come into a stretch pose. That is raising our feet to 6 inches and our head, gazing at the toes with our eyes at 1/10 open. I just want you to remember here, it's 2 minutes. We're going to go the full time. It's a long, deep breath. If you need to make alterations, the options are hands underneath the buttocks, 1 foot up at a time if you need. If you can't, keep them up like that. But try and do something for the entire 2 minutes. Let's begin now. You just hit a minute. Make adjustments as you need, but keep going. Almost. Keep going. Find your way. 15 seconds. Probably be shaking a little bit at this point. Get ready for that last big pull. Find your way. Inhale. Squeeze and hold. Pull on that Mukanday, anus, sex organ, super tight up and in. Navel back towards the spine. Look at those toes. So strong, so powerful. Let it go. Let go of the lock. That breath. Release. Feel that power from the navel. Just spread out. Direct it. Tip to toe. And now just raise your left leg up 90 degrees. Straight as you can. Pointing your toe. Directing it up towards the sky. Long, deep breathing. Your challenge here is to stay focused. Blue sky thoughts. The clouds come, they pass. You are just breathing. Satnam. Satnam. Truth is your name. In and out through the nose, keeping your focus, Release the left leg down, right leg comes up, 90 degrees. Same thing, make that leg as straight as you can. Breathing in, breathing out. Truth is my name. Lower the right leg down. And I want you to place your hands just gently under the buttocks, palms facing down. So just thinking about the words Har. Har means God, God consciousness, calling on God consciousness. Now we're going to be raising both legs up. So it's going to be interesting. So this is going to be, we're going to raise up. This is as high as you're going to go. That's like the ultimate height is probably, I'm going to say 3 feet off the ground. We're going to be mentally chanting Har. See how I can explain this better. All right. Okay. So, an inch at a time up. So 12 times Har. So that's going to be a Har, 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 Har. I'll do the count for 12, then it's going to be 12 down. It's going to be 10 up, it's going to be 10 down. Then I'll explain what we're going to do next. Okay, sorry, that's a very tough one to explain. So hands are down, head is down. Mentally chanting Har and pulling on the navel 12 times up an inch, 12 times down an inch. I'm going to say Har. Ready? Go. Har, 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 Har. Stop there at the top. Drop it down 12. Har, 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 Har. Touch the ground. We're going to do it up in 10. I'm going to count the number you're mentally chanting Har. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Again, up 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. This is the final one. And it's going to be 8. So on the 8, you're chanting and pulling on the navel Har. And then when we get to the top, though, we're going to hold it. And we're going to chant out loud, Hari Ha, Hari Ha, 6 times. And then we're going to drop it back down. So up with 8, hold, and then we'll get there. Up with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 6 times Hari Ha. Hari Ha, Hari Ha, Hari Ha, Hari Ha, Hari Ha, Hari Ha, Hari, har. Drop it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Just release, release, release. Okay, now this is just one up with the back where we're lifting up. It's 17 up with har. We chant at the top Hari har 5 times, and then it's 10 down. So 17, 5, and 10. Let's slowly start to bring our heads up. It's going to be 17 inches. You're chanting har, I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I stop here. 5 times Hari har with me. Hari har, Hari har, Hari har, Hari har, Hari har. Now release yourself in 10 segments. You're chanting har and pumping the navel. When you get down, release. Focusing on the navel as the divine center of your being. Feeling, being conscious of all of that energy. And then raising your legs up 90 degrees. I want you to just start kicking your buttocks. This is to take all of that energy we created with the work on the navel and starting to really transform it, pushing it through the body. So it's to reconcile the energy you've just created. Just keep going down. Yeah. All right, you've got 2 minutes there. Let both of your feet just dangle towards your buttocks and open up your arms, so like into a T. And then what's going to happen is we're going to continue the kicking as we raise our arms up almost to a clap and then down. It's like you're sweeping the aura up and down. It almost comes to a clap. You're kicking the buttocks here. We are here for some time. So find your posture, find your movement, find your meditation, and continue. down to the buttocks. Too much, just come back to a long deep breath. Breathe with your arms, opening and closing. Find your way. Hold, squeeze the Mukanday, perfect your posture, navel back towards the spine, take all of that energy, igniting that Kundalini flame, bringing it up through physical and emotional blocks, through the energetic centers, bring it up to your third eye and hold. Slowly release legs and arms. Down, down, down. Palms are facing down by the legs. Just let that energy flow for a moment. And then we're going to begin our next posture where it's a count of 4. Posture 1, arms come up 90 degrees. 2, they come back over the head and you feel the top of the hands. You actually make a noise as you hit the ground behind your head. That's 2, 3, up 90 degrees again. 4, we hit the ground and we feel it and we make a noise. So up 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue at your own pace, find your own breath, you've got it.
Shakti, Ada Shakti, Ada Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarava Shakti, Sarava Shakti, Sarava Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati. Kundalini Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo.
Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti, Sarva Shakti. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo.
Ada Shakti, Ada Shakti, Ada Shakti, Namo Namo. Sarava Shakti, Sarava Shakti, Sarava Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati.
Okay, let's let our arms come back over, down by the side of the legs. We're going to add just another option here. So when we bring the arms up 90 degrees, that's perfect. Same thing. When they drop back behind the head, you lift the heels up 6 inches. You keep them up as the arms come back to 90 degrees, and then you drop them all down together. So 90 degrees up at arms as they come back. Feet come up. Then they stay up as we come back 90 degrees, and everything drops together. Let's do that one more time. Arms up, arms back, ankles up, ankles stay up, everything down. Continue. Sneaky little element in there, isn't it? Right on that navel center, divine power, tap into your spiritual warrior. Confidence. I can, I will.
Divine goddess, I fall at your feet. The grace of God, your nectar is sweet. A divine lover, you feed my soul. Adi Shakti, you make me whole. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti.
Keep going. Don't get tired. We got about 2 more minutes.
Sarava Shakti, Sarava Shakti, Sarava Shakti, Namo Namo. Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Pritam Bhagavati, Namo Namo. Kundalini Mata Shakti, Mata Shakti, Namo Namo.
Keep going, keep going. Oh yeah. Find your way. Last minute. Almost. Do one more. And you're done. Drop. Woo. And release. Let's take an inhale. Squeeze the Mula Bandha. Hold the breath. Take all of that power throughout the whole lower triangle. Ignite, ignite, ignite. Bring it up. Red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, indigo, purple, auric field. Let it go. Release. And just sit with that for a moment. Now it says to raise your legs up 90 degrees, interlace your hands, fingers behind your neck, point your elbows up towards the sky. Okay, so I'm cradling my head, my elbows are up towards the sky. I'm going to say throw it in a Venus lock, so ladies, make sure that your left thumb is over your right, men right thumb over the left. And it says to try and feel what it feels like when you're depressed, to bring in that sensation of kind of defeat or darkness, and just tap into that for about 30 seconds. Tap tapping into what it feels like to be depressed. And release the legs down. Because the last two exercises we did are for our glandular system and also have a positive kind of euphoric impact on the brain, and like a lever to transition our emotional state. We're just going to raise our legs up and down for 1 minute. The point is showing you that movement and physicality can also help our emotional states. I'm not saying it cures it, but it can definitely help. So inhaling up, exhaling down, find your movement. It's 1 minute only. So let's just try that one more time. 1, legs up. 2, pull yourself up. 3, let your core release you down. 4, we stay static. 1, 2, 3, 4. At your own pace and your own count, let us continue. This is your last big core movement. We're here for a while, so find the meditation in it. Keep going, find your way. One more minute. Your place, your pace. So close. So I'll try to do two more. But you're going to end up sitting up. Spread your legs the width of the mat. Place your hands behind you, width of the width of the mat, and open up your heart. Open up your heart here. Drop your head back and just breathe. It's like a little mini back bend, heart opening. You make the adjustments that make this feel good. Maybe hands can be even a little bit further out than the mat. Breathe deep into that belly. Tap into that source of power for you. Yellow fire. Every breath intentional. See if you can get that prana even deeper than you did at the beginning. Circle it around the ribs, through the lungs, heart center, front and back. Pushing out the belly, coming up through the chest and the ribs. Watching the energy flow out. Keep breathing. Take a deep inhale in. Squeeze the Mula Bandha, hold the breath, ignite. And slowly, without opening the eyes, lie back on your back. Interlace your hands behind your head. Venus lock, elbows are up towards the sky. And all you're doing here, your feet are together. You're raising like your right hip up and pushing it towards the other side of the wall. So my left hip drops down, my right hip comes up. It's a really nice stretch. Then I come back to my starting position, raise the right hip up and over. You're just stretching and moving through the pelvis, through the hip bones, feeling the shifting of the thighs, lower back, beautiful twists here. Just enjoy that movement. Slow or as fast as you like. yourself, the spine to kind of settle, do a little adjustment so you feel absolutely kind of straight and in alignment. Toes are pointed, elbows are still up. And let's take that breath together. Inhale, hold and squeeze. Pulling that navel towards the spine, pulling in a sex organs, everything. Make it really intentional. Feel everything as you pull in that lower triangle. Visualize the energy igniting, that light coming up, clearing. Release. Hands come under your buttocks. We're going to have two postures that are going to be fiery. It's only 1 minute here. Legs like pistons shooting out. Toes are pointed. It's not a bicycle. It's a piston. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it. 1 minute. Which lives in every heart, and I like which illumines every soul. It is thy light which lives Release, lock, breath, legs. Ooh. See what I mean about calling this a basic set? I'm not so sure. See how you feel? I'm going to stand up for the next two postures. We've got 2 minutes of strong activity. The rest is all pretty easy. So just build up your strength and courage for the next posture. Breathing in our prana, exhaling any blocks. All right, let's bring our knees into our chest. A little bit of a rock from side to side. And slowly start to rock up. Here, we'll come standing. Yeah, let's come standing. And let me let you see me. And, all right. So, all we're doing here, oopsies, that was a little aggressive. That was the ceiling. Okay, so just here, my feet are together, my arms are straight. It's literally, I'm just jumping up. So it's about 2 inches off the ground. My arms are straight around my head. Yep. We're here for 2 minutes. That's it. Squeeze the mula bandha. Hold the breath. Release, hands come to the hips. Open up the legs. My first posture. 1, my nose comes to my left knee. It's a stretch. I inhale, I come up. I exhale. My nose comes to my right knee. I inhale up. Find your way. Allow yourself to really stretch into this. Take your time. Alternate knees. Hands are on the ground if it can be. Let go of everything. Heart's above the head. Just release and breathe. Satnam. Keep breathing, keep releasing. Take an inhale here. Squeeze and hold. Bring it all down, third eye, crown. And then just listen to my voice without opening your eyes. Release down onto your buttocks so your legs are out in front of you and just sit up straight. Legs are straight out in front. And just sit for a moment, allowing everything to just settle, a little scan. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean forward. If you can grab the toes, you're grabbing the toes. Just readjust here, sorry about that. And rather than doing kind of the up and down we normally do, we're actually doing a spinal flex here. So remember, our spinal flex, we're moving the spine like this. So we're trying to do this from this posture, if you can, with your peace fingers around your toes. So it's a movement where I'm working very subtly on flexing my spine. Try not to move the head too much. You have to a little bit, but really I'm working my spine. If you need to put your hands on your calves, you can do that too, but try and push the chest forward and back. Very subtle. Inhale forward, exhale back. Find your way here. And yes. Okay. Eye focus, third eye. Well done. Lovely live music comes on. Never know what you're gonna get. That was just for you guys. Keep going.
And with the possibility
Last 30 seconds. Just work on your spinal flex. Tune into all 26 of those vertebrae. Okay, let's inhale forward. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Release. Come into your easy pose. like to bring your pillow behind you or a bolster, do so. The hands are in Indian Mudra, thumb and index finger open here. And just for the first 2 minutes, mentally allowing this mantra to come in, and then we will chant it along with the recording. Mantra of the spiritual warrior. The Sarv Shakti mantra. Gobinday, Mukanday, Uudaray, Aparay, Hariang, Kariang, Nirnamay, Akamay.
Gobinday, Mukanday, Uudaray, Aparay, Hariang, Kariang, Nirnamay, Akamay, Gobinday, Mukanday, Uudaray, Aparay, Hariang, Kariang, Nirnamay, Akamay, Gobinday, Mukanday, Uudaray, Aparay, Hariang, Kariang, Nirnamay, Akamay.
Make sure you're sitting up straight, you're ready to chant.
Mukanday,
go in to the silence. It invites us to pray that we may be healthy, happy, holy, prosperous, and good. Any good word that you can think of, say it to yourself. List all of your goodness. Let's start with these. I am kind. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I am positive. I am healthy. I am happy. I am holy. I am graceful. You have another minute and a half, and it says to remind you that this exercise is more of what yoga is meant to be than any of the previous asanas. So taking your minute and a half, commit yourself to your positive affirmations. Take a deep inhale, gently holding the breath, perfecting your posture. Focus on the third eye, jaw so relaxed, tongue and the soft palate. And what we're going to do is pick 5 affirmations. Start with maybe the one that's hardest for you to hear. Picking one that you need to hear and implant. Picking 5 of the hardest. Kindness to yourself. And so pick your first one. I'll show you what we're going to do. Repeat your affirmation 8 times, sitting in this beautiful posture. I am 8 times. On the 9th, we bow down. We drop our forehead to the ground. If you don't have a pillow, you can put your own hands out and connect so that your third eye touches something as we say our mantra, our affirmation for the 9th time. Then we rise up and we begin again. We're going to do this 5 times. So 8 sitting, 9th down, connects, rise up for a cycle of 5. Let us begin. take a minute to meditate as everyone finishes up. Just stay in your silence, in your positive affirmations. From hands into prayer pose. And we'll close our session with the long time sun and 4 times Satnam.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Taking that nice long deep inhale, bringing the prayer over the head, holding the breath. May all beings know peace. May all yoga practice contribute to the well-being of all. We exhale through the chakras, peace to all, light to all, truth to all, and love to all. Bowing down, giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky, blessing you and your prayers, thanking you for joining me. Sat Nam. Sat